Wake up your breakfast and your bloodstream with 5 Hour Energy's caffeinated hot sauce. But it's not just a flavor explosion, it's a full-body reboot. 5 Hour Energy's new caffeinated hot sauce is also a decongestant. Need to go number 2? It's also a laxative. Need help down there? 5 Hour Energy's new caffeinated hot sauce is also great for erectile dysfunction. It's that kind of hot. And coming soon, 5 Hour Energy hot sauce mouthwash and pizza sauce. Because why just live when you can spice through life?
KHJ Los Angeles.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
You're listening to the radio.
The radio program you're currently listening to is both lowbrow and esoteric at the same time.
It's just two guys making out. Relax.
So, another Jack Glaze salmon, and anything for you.
Wait, what is Jack Glaze?
It's our special sauce that we put on the salmon. It's molasses and honey and Jack Daniels.
It has alcohol in it? No, he doesn't drink.
Oh, don't worry. The alcohol cooks down with the fish.
But what if you get the sauce on the side and it isn't cooked with the fish?
That would explain why we have so many drunk kids here.
Unfortunately, something horrible happened. I don't think it's anybody's fault. It's just one of those things. It's an accident for a reason.
That is so stupid.
Getting drunk in the morning. Who are you, Kathy Lee Gifford?
We may not hook up with women, but we really understand women.
Is that the phone?
Telephone!
Yeah, that was the phone.
You guys sound like you're ready for a show.
The phone rang?
You're not supposed to have your phone on. It's always ringing.
Today is National Telephone Day.
And I'm Alexander Graham Bell, inventor of the telephone.
See, that's the problem. You're always on that stupid phone.
You're always on the phone.
Hey, happy National Telephone Day.
Call me, call me, call me.
Call me. Bye.
Showtime.
Yep, it is the Mike Show. Take 2. It is the Mike Show. So happy you could join us right here, right now on Radio 434, the Radio 434 apps, and Radio434.com, also on the Alexa. There she is. How do you get our live show and our feature channel on Alexa? Well, you enable the skill. You just do that one time. You say, Alexa, enable the Radio 434 skill. And she will. And then every time after that you want to listen, you just say, Alexa, play Radio 434. You get our live show between 8-ish and 11-ish. You can also get our podcast on the Alexa, but you'll get our 24/7, 365 Musica channel playing great modern alternative and vintage tracks, new music while it's still new, and some really, really cool stuff that you haven't heard in a while. So that's all on there on Radio 434. If you go to radio434.com too, you can check it out. But you can get our podcast on the Alexa. That's even easier. If you just say, Alexa, play the Mike Show VA podcast, and she will. You can search the Mike Show VA on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, RSS.com, or just go to our website, radio434.com. Click on the Mike Show channel, and you will find the link to our podcast. And we take we take all the segments that we do during the live show, and we record them and repack them into a full-length podcast, minus the music that we play on Radio 434. Pretty cool, huh? And you can watch all the show segments on Facebook Live at the Mike Show VA. All right. I think we covered everything. Yep, new app coming out very, very soon. Stay tuned for that. A new reboot on the website coming out following that. All right, finally, Friday edition. We have a list of the dirtiest cities in America. I mean...
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
No, not that kind of dirty. Actual grime, sanitation complaints, that kind of stuff. And we'll tell you what is the dirtiest city. We've got the top 10, and we'll tell you all about that. Is it New York City? We'll find out. See, the thing about New York, I love New York. But you have to, and especially if you go up there and it's warmer. You know, if it's warmer weather, the city smells like weed and urine. Okay, pretty much just about everywhere you go. So just be prepared for that. But other than that, I mean, you kind of get used to it. And I love New York. I love. You know what? I actually thought about, and this has been a radio guy's or a media guy's dream, because New York City is market number one. That's the number one market. If you know that you've made it in your career, if you've worked in New York, if you played New York, and I've always wanted to. I got it. I had the chance to actually do our show last year from the Jacob Javits Center. We broadcast live from New York. Last October, Bill Bodine and I went up there for the NAB convention, and we'll do it again. But yeah, I've often thought about it, and Bill and I were not checking out apartments together. Okay, I gotta make that clear. I actually love Zillow and I love Realtor.com, and I love to check out real estate. And so I was looking at some apartments. No, Bill and I were not looking at apartments to share together. So yeah, I was.
It's just two guys making out. Relax.
Shut up. We were not. So yeah, seriously, I was looking, and there are in and around the area. Usually where we stay is right close in and around Hell's Kitchen, just below Times Square, towards the Javits, and that whole area I really, really like. I'm very comfortable there. It's a very convenient walk to the train station for Amtrak, and I really, really like it there. I love Midtown, but we digress. That's not the reason that you're here on a Friday. However, we do have the dirtiest cities in America, and we'll talk about that, plus our top list. Top tourism slogans for America's dirtiest cities. That's all on the way. This portion of our broadcast, well, yes, and we have your 5 random facts and your stupid criminals. Because it's Friday, we're going to get even smarter-est with nerd news. This week in science. It's just science. Don't be afraid. Or be very, very afraid. All right, that is all on the way. Will we have a visit from your Lynchburg Hillcats? Well, we're supposed to. They are smack dab in the middle of a 2-week homestand, so we're going to talk to the Hillcats about that. And let's see. Oh yeah, and Darrius from your Lynchburg Community Market is supposed to be joining us as well. Either Darrius or Sarah from Lynchburg Community Market. They're going to fill us in on all the stuff that's going on at your Lynchburg Community Market over the weekend. All right, now we covered everything. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport. It is so much easier to fly LYH.
Making sure that you never miss that important connection. At Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready.
4 bags to check in, please.
LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
It's the 5th annual United Way 5K on the Runway, taking place on Saturday, April 26th at 5 p.m. at the Lynchburg Regional Airport. The course is fast and flat, following the taxiway next to the main runway. Experience planes and all things aviation in this unique race to benefit the United Way of Central Virginia. For more information and to register, visit uwrunway5k.com.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434.
It's time again for Cities to Hear About. Whether you're on vacation or looking for relocation, you can't afford to miss Cities to Hear About. Today on Cities to Hear About, we've risen to the occasion and are pleased to share with you the joys that are found just east of Missoula in spectacular Boner, Montana. Average rainfall in Boner is between 6 to 8 inches. Sometimes Boner gets up to 12 inches or even 14. Boner is a growing community, but it's a shower too, as many visitors are stunned by its well-manicured downtown area. Keep in mind, Boner can be a lot to take in, but if you can do it, there's no question that Boner, Montana is always up for a good time. Take our word for it when we say that you'll poke around some nice places this summer, but Boner is the poke not to be missed.
Yeah, Bob. It's Bonner, not Boner.
It's Bonner?
Yeah, Bonner. B-O-N-N-E-R.
Oh, well, it's still a great time.
Mm-hmm. It's the Mike Show. So we're talking, we talk about a dirty city, yeah? We're talking the dirtiest cities in America. And there's a lot to love about the opportunities and experiences found in American cities, and not just for rats or, for millions of people, too. A website set out to come up with the list of the dirtiest cities in America. They analyzed 12.3 million sanitation-related 311 complaints. I guess that's the number you dial when you're complaining about sanitation. Okay. 311 complaints placed over the past year for problems with garbage and waste. In the end, it's sad, because I actually like this place too. In the end, they found Baltimore is the dirtiest city in America. 47,295 sanitary-related complaints per 100,000 people. Sacramento is second with 34,186, which may be an outlier. I don't know. So the site notes that Sacramento encourages residents to call 311 for anything they need. Oh, okay. Including routine collections, starting a new service, requesting new bins, or reporting broken container lids. Okay, so not just problems, not just sewage flowing around or trash laying around. So that might explain the higher volume of calls. But anyway, here are the rest of the top 10. Do we want to do it from the bottom up? Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so we're going to do it from the bottom up. We already got the top 2, which was Baltimore and Sacramento. We've got Dallas at number 10. 8,382 calls per 100,000 residents. Buffalo, New York at 8,509 per 100,000. Kansas City, 8,874 per 100,000. San Antonio at number 7. Boston at number 6. Memphis, Tennessee at number 5. Los Angeles, California at number 4. I kind of expected LA. But where's New York City? Nope, not number 3. It's actually Charlotte. Charlotte is number 3 according to this, with 31,112 calls per 100,000 people. So if you're wondering, New York is in the middle of the pack somewhere. It's number 16. Of the 23 cities they included, Milwaukee is the cleanest, with just 309 sanitation complaints per 100,000 people. Riverside, California is the next cleanest, followed by Philadelphia, Austin, Texas, and San Francisco. So, what is this? Oh, we have sound on this.
Such a dirty pig.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway, I want to save that, but I'm not going to derail the segment to do that. So that brings us to our top list, with the list of the country's dirtiest cities being out, but is being on the list necessarily a bad thing? Well, we think not. If anything, it's a selling point. Let us show you with today's list. It's our top list today. Top tourism slogans for America's dirtiest city. All right? Here we go. Number 1. What happens here smells here. 6 trillion cockroaches can't be wrong. Top tourism slogans for America's dirtiest city. Pollution toughens the lungs. If you lived here, you'd be grimy by now. Top tourism slogans for America's dirtiest city. Nothing beats the smell of decay in the morning. Hey, Post Malone stinks and you still love him. Top tourism slogans for America's dirtiest city. That's not dirt, that's authenticity. top tourism slogans for America's dirtiest cities. Come see the rats in their natural. Take two. Come see the rats in their natural habitat. Top tourism slogans for America's dirtiest city. You want clean? Go live in Canada with all them other sissies. And top tourism slogans for America's dirtiest cities. You eat trash. You watch trash. You read trash. Now come live in it. The Mike Show. What do we got? Oh, yeah. We got news and not headline news. That's all on the way. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? CMA's Honda of Lynchburg is here for you. Our legacy of quality service speaks for itself. Drive away today in a Honda that's perfect for you. Trusted by the Lynchburg community for years. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Traveling with your family is not only affordable from Lynchburg Regional Airport, it's convenient too. Our daily departures offer easy connections on American Airlines through Charlotte to over 170 nonstop destinations. So check the great round-trip fares currently being offered to your vacation destinations by using flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchase is required and availability is limited. Low fares, less hassle. Check Lynchburg first.
Join the Lynchburg Hillcats at Bank of the James Stadium this summer for any of your favorite nightly promotions. New this year are Senior Sluggers Tuesdays, where members of the Silver Sluggers Club get in free, and College Pride Night, where those wearing college apparel receive a discounted ticket on Wednesdays. As always, we'll have Thirsty Thursdays and giveaways and fireworks on the weekend, and free admission for Kids Club members on Sunday. Get your tickets today at lynchburg-hillcats.com.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434.
This is not headline news. Demi Moore says she used to torture her body for movies, but it was worth it for classics like Striptease and G.I. Jane. That's sarcasm. The average parent takes 1,000 pictures of their kid in the first year, and they expect you to click like or love on every single one. The NFL draft started last night. It'll end on Saturday, by which time the New York Giants would be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. And Martha Stewart says she likes Glenn Powell's body. For more details, listen to America's least popular podcast, Horny Grandma. This is not headline news.
Oh, my. It's the Mike Show. So happy you could join us on this finally Friday edition. Coming up. We have, we're going to get smart with 5 random facts. But first, we have the latest serious health risk. Paper receipts. Yeah. Have you ever stood... Wait, let me get rid of this. Downtown Tower Cam, if you want to check it out. Have you ever stood around while CVS was printing out a 3-mile long receipt and thought, come on, you're killing me? Well, now it may actually be true, literally. Health researchers say that thermal paper receipts often have high levels of a forever chemical called, how do you pronounce this? Bisphenol S or BPS. It's similar to BPA, which is in plastics. You have probably seen things labeled BPA free, but BPS in receipts is hormone disrupting.
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
I know, it's hormone disrupting.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
And it mimics estrogen and can throw off the normal functioning of the body, including metabolism, growth and development, and reproduction. The chemical can be absorbed through the skin when handling receipt paper, and supposedly holding a BPS-laced receipt for just 10 seconds can have serious health consequences. Good God. So is this a serious concern, or is this just a fleeting internet concern? Well, that's hard to say. This is not a new discovery. Scientists have been researching the harmful effects of BPS for a while. In 2021, German researchers warned that it could seriously damage human brains after studying its effects on goldfish. On goldfish? And it was known that BPS was in thermal paper receipts. That's one of the reasons they're not recyclable. That's true. So now you know. It's in the news now because the Center for Environmental Health conducted a study recently and found that many retailers are using the thermal receipts with overly high levels of BPS. They're planning to sue retailers who continue to use them without providing clear warnings on the receipts. If you're an employee who handles receipts, they suggest using gloves. They're also telling consumers to decline paper receipts whenever possible. And many places are offering digital receipts these days if you want, and you can create a new email address just for those, so that your inbox isn't inundated with all kinds of crap. Man, oh man. All right, we're going to get even more smarter with your nerd news. We got 5 random facts coming up as well. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Jersey Mike's Subs.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Hi, I'm Megan Huffman from Share Greater Lynchburg. Our website seeks to magnify, equip, and connect our local nonprofit community. You can find ways to donate, volunteer, shop for, or attend events for over 180 organizations. For more information, please visit our website, sharegreaterlynchburg.org.
Three Roads Brewery is Lynchburg's gathering spot. Enjoy the relaxed open atmosphere of the Lynchburg Tap Room with plenty of space to unwind, or outside on their expansive patio with friends and the entire family. Check out Three Roads games, arcade style, darts, and more. And of course, an excellent selection of craft beers brewed on site. Grab a Three Roads today at their tap room, 1300 Court Street, downtown Lynchburg, their tap room in Farmville, or anywhere they serve great beer. Three Roads is also available at area convenience stores and supermarkets. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Brewing community. Three Roads Brewery.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434. And now it's time for
5 random
facts.
Yep, that time of the day. We cram your head full of usable information, and you can tell it back, I don't know, wherever the heck you happen to be. We don't know where you go or what you do, and quite frankly, it's really none of our business. We shouldn't know. We just shouldn't. We should not know where you go or what you do. But if you say any of these 5 random facts back, someone somewhere within the sound of your voice is bound to say, wow. Maybe. I don't know. Wow. Number 1. There are over 200,000 known bee species in the world.
Oh, no, not the bees!
Yes.
Not the bees!
Yes, the bees.
Ah!
Yeah,
Oh, my eyes!
they are. Sorry, Nick.
Man.
Yeah, that's Nick Cage. He had the bee helmet put on him. 4,000 of the known bee species are native to the United States, but honeybees are not one of them. They weren't here before being imported from Europe. Those imported honeybees, extra special. They were imported from Europe. There they are, in the 17th century. Number 2, Barbra Streisand's first name was originally spelled with an extra A, B-A-R-B-A-R-A. And she legally changed it to Barbara without the extra A in her early 20s. Got rid of that in the middle because she said she hated the original spelling. Okay. Fair enough. Number 3. 98%. This is very fascinating. This is really wow-worthy. 98% of the atoms that currently make up your body are different than the atoms that made up your body last year. So technically, you're almost an entirely different person.
Literally new year, new me.
Yeah, now you were a year ago. That is like the most fascinating quantum physics weirdness that I have that I've heard, and you know it. I'm a sci-fi nerd, Nick,
Yeah.
Okay? I love Star Trek, and you know how they would materialize that, beam them up.
Yeah.
And that literally break down, break them down to the
person.
Yeah, that technically, that means that could happen. I mean, if naturally,
physics is one of those things where like the more a common man starts to like try to think and like rationalize and understand it, you very quickly can devolve into madness.
yes, you can. Well, hence, this is why I'm here. It's madness. It's just madness, sir. No, I'm serious, dude. I'm this is one of those things you think of when you're sitting on the back deck with your friends having this deep discussion after a few beverages.
Yeah.
And you're going, wow, man, no, seriously.
These are the conversations that really advance society. Somebody had to think of like all the crazy stuff that we had, and I feel like those are the moments in the conversations when that stuff gets done.
Yeah, if naturally that occurs, then you should be able to do it through technology. Anyway, number 4, Benjamin Harrison was elected president in 1888 and was the first U.S. president to have electricity in the White House. But he never touched the light switches because he was afraid of getting electrocuted.
Fair. I probably I can't blame him. I don't think regulatory bodies on electricity were as established as they are now.
Nope. Yeah, he's rocking along, and then number 5, cats can actually survive drinking ocean water. Cats' kidneys can filter out the salt and use the water for hydration. Our kidneys cannot. And those are your 5 random facts.
This has been today's edition of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 random facts.
Yep. It is the Mike Show. It's the finally Friday edition that brings us Darrius from your Lynchburg Community Market. Hello, sir.
How you doing, Mike? How are we doing this week?
Really, really well. It's been this week has flown by. But we have so much stuff going on this weekend that we're not even done. We're not out of the woods yet. So let's talk about what's happening at Lynchburg Community Market.
Absolutely. So as always, we have our Saturday market coming up tomorrow. We're very excited. We should be 100% back at full capacity back outside. So there'll be a ton of flowers, produce, veggies, everything that you can imagine outside to shop from. So definitely come and stock up. We also have our tulip fundraiser that'll be coming up in the next few weeks. As many of you know, the city always pulls their tulips that are planted around the city every year, and then they bring them down here to the market, and then we sell them in bags of 50 bulbs for $10. All the proceeds from that go to support the Friends of the Market, so that covers things like carriage rides, pumpkins at Harvest Festival, music at the market. So we'll have the details on that sale coming very soon. But as we start getting into spring and summer, it's going to get a lot more busy around here. So we're very excited for the change of the season and very excited for a lot more fun things to start popping up on our Saturday market.
Absolutely. And plus, it's prettier. I mean, let's put it that way. It's prettier. You get out there and everything's so green and all the flowers are blooming again and it's just
the green,
so nice.
The pinks, the yellows, everything. So it's
so nice to get out to Lynchburg Community Market. Get out on a Saturday morning, start your day in downtown Lynchburg at Community Market, or wrap up your Saturday shenanigans at Lynchburg Community Market. You are physically located on the corner of Main and 12th Street in downtown Lynchburg, and on the interwebs where?
We're at lynchburgcommunitymarket.com, and then we're on both Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
All right. And it's not just a weekend thing either, although we're really, really pushing for the weekend. But you can find Lynchburg Community Market open throughout the week. Regular hours. They've got great restaurants. They've got great permanent shops. They've got a bakery, even the Crafters Gallery. You can enjoy that during the week.
Sure, yeah. And Mother's Day is coming up soon, so there are tons and tons of awesome, unique gifts. If you shop early enough, you can come down either today or anytime during the week and check out some of the items. There's a bunch of unique custom gifts that you can get from Mom that you're not going to find anywhere online or at the big box store. So if you want to get her something special or unique, definitely come and check out the Crafters Gallery because there are tons and tons of options for you there.
Absolutely.
Please come and see us.
Yeah, extremely unique gifts, one of a kind, and these are local crafters too. So if shopping local is something, you've got local farmers, you've got local crafters. This is literally your community market. So come on down and check it out. Darrius, thank you so much for taking time today.
Absolutely, thanks, my friend. Always fun.
Absolutely. It is the Mike Show coming up a little bit later on. We're going to get really, really smart with your nerd news. It's This Week in Science. It's just science, man. Oh man. That's all on the way. Stay tuned.
Join us down at the Lynchburg Community Market and experience all that one of the nation's oldest farmers markets has to offer. Grab some lunch from our restaurants and shops, or shop from our awesome selection of artisan, handmade goods in our crafters gallery. Swing by on Saturday to check out our farmers market, where you can shop from the freshest selection of local grown produce, meats, and more. The Lynchburg Community Market, located in downtown Lynchburg on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 2 year-round. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
Lynchburg Regional Airport is going strong. For many years now, Lynchburg's low fares have been among the most competitive in the area, and our conveniently scheduled flights offer easy connections on American Airlines through Charlotte to over 170 nonstop destinations worldwide. So check the great round-trip airfares currently being offered by visiting flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchases required and availability is limited. Your close and convenient connection, check Lynchburg first.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
There. Had to put it in stereo. All right. Time once again for Nerd News. It's This Week in Science. It's just science. Don't be afraid. Or be very, very afraid. Covering the most important news for your brains you may have missed. Here's a rundown from this week. Parts of the world are being treated to a cosmic smiley face this morning. The crescent moon is the smile, and Venus and Saturn are the eyeballs. You had to be an early bird to catch it right before dawn in the U.S. It was lying on its side, so not quite as fun. South Africa is getting a full smiley face. Is getting full smiley face action, and when later or before, or I don't know. Anyway, in other space news, the Hubble telescope celebrated its 35th birthday. And then secondly, researchers in the UK, there they are looking at whether dimming the sun could help with climate change. Dimming the sun? How are you? What, are you going to install a dimming switch on it? Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah, turn down the sun, please. And a cosmic alignment with a distant star gave astronomers enough backlighting to get a nice long look at Uranus. Anyway.
Spot talk, so.
Yeah, thank you. In eyeball news, a team at Berkeley discovered a brand new color that you can only see if they blast your eyes with freaking lasers. Only 5 people have seen this brand new color so far. They say it's a green-blue, like a super saturated teal. Researchers named the new color Olo. I don't know why. In animal news, news, we found a new type of caterpillar in Hawaii that wears dead bugs like clothing to camouflage itself from spiders. Okay. And a study found ancient crocodiles got so big. How big did they get? They got so big, they ate small dinosaurs. And finally, in weekend news, a study found that apparently chimpanzees enjoy getting drunk together, just like us. And those are your that's your nerd news this week in science. It's yeah, there they are. They're enjoying themselves. All right, coming up. We have sounds, and we're going to lovingly place them in your ear holes. That's all on the way. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport, so much easier to fly, LYH.
Whether your adventure is just beginning or you're on your way home, at Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready. LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
From busy downtowns to the scenic and serene countryside, every destination has a story to tell. Where will your next adventure take you? Three Roads Brewing is proud to introduce Destination American Lager. You have arrived. Destination American Lager, now available at Three Roads Brewing, Lynchburg and Farmville, Ballard Brewing in Danville, and anywhere they sell great beer. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Destination American Lager from Three Roads Brewing.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434.
Okie dokie, let's open it up. It's your audio vault for today. It's our collection of bits and clips and viral audio for your ear holes. I think you'll like it. Well, let's do Flashback Friday. Here is a classic TV commercial from 1981. It's for a toothpaste called Pearl Drops, which was an alternative to using regular toothpaste. And this woman really likes Pearl Drops.
It's a great feeling. That's what I've always said about Pearl Drops. But now I've got another reason for saying it. Pearl Drop Cinnamon. And a breath-freshening cinnamon taste that leaves my whole mouth feeling as good as my teeth. It's a great feeling.
Okay, so that made me think. I wonder, maybe before she broke into commercials, what kind of an actress was she?
It's a great feeling. That's what I've always said about Pearl Drops. It's a great feeling.
Yep, stock me up on some Pearl Drops. All right, since it's National Telephone Day, here is a 1936 newsreel by AT&T explaining how to use the new telephone dial. It features a young girl doing the demonstration while an announcer explains how to recognize the different sounds it will make. A dial tone, a ringing signal, a busy signal. He even explains how to dial each number. It's funny how there are young people now that would hear this and learn how to use an old telephone.
The telephones in this city will be changed to dial service, and all telephone numbers will be changed. Before calling any number, first secure the number from your new directory. Then remove the receiver and listen for the dial tone. It sounds like this. With the receiver off the hook, dial the desired number. Be sure to allow the dial to freely return to its normal position. And this is the ringing signal. If the line is busy, you'll hear this busy signal.
Oh, you know what? That got me thinking about this. What if, with smartphones getting like way too smart, what if we just went back to something that was, I don't know, maybe a throwback?
New from Samsung, the Galaxy Throwback. If you feel like you're too plugged into technology, this is for you. It's an old school phone that you plug into your wall. Pick up the handset and hold it to your ear. The Galaxy Throwback includes 10 rotary digits that you spin with your index finger. You'll also receive a 3-foot coil cord that connects from the phone base to the handset. You can hear a real dial tone. And the best part? There's no distracting apps, GPS, YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook. Simplify your life with the all-new Galaxy Throwback. Now available for just under $1,000.
Yeah, it's a bargain. All right, let's go to viral videos. So, this is a dog video. Here's Stella. She's a Great Dane, and her vet just told her owner that Stella is obese. All right. Now, dogs have feelings too. Listen. Okay, so she just heard that she's obese. All right, listen to this. Here's a guy who took different colors of Legos and made a small xylophone. Listen how it turned out.
This is a working xylophone completely made of Lego. Even the strings suspending each of the bars are a Lego piece that you can get, and the mallets are Lego rods with Lego tires. Each note has been perfectly tuned by adding small pieces of just the right weight to the underside, so that even though the bars appear the same size, they'll resonate at different frequencies.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Where's my music? Where's, there we go. All right. An interior designer is ripping HGTV's favorite trend, open concept. She says it's boring, and without walls, there's too much chaos. Here's Emily Schwann. Stop looking at me, Schwann. Pleading her case.
The last few decades, we decided that we wanted everything to be big and open and connected. And I just feel like it's doing the opposite of what we actually wanted and actually inviting so much more chaos. I don't know about you, but the last thing I want is the dishes looking at me when I'm laying on the couch trying to relax. That's exactly what is happening right now in my house, and I hate it. I just don't want to see it.
Why don't you do your dishes? I mean,
such a dirty pig.
All right, let's skip that. Do we want to do sports? The 2025 NFL Draft began last night. Here's the first pick.
With the first pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward, quarterback, Miami.
All right, so the draft continues through tomorrow. We wrap up AudioVault with a comedian. Today's no exception. Do you know your best friend's phone number by heart? Well, here's comedian Joe Larson talking about how dependent that we are now on our smartphones.
I got a new job accidentally. Yeah, they say it's hard to find a job these days, but here's what I found out. If you park your car outside any bar at closing time and leave your car doors unlocked, whether you want to be or not, you're an Uber driver. The problem is we listen to our phones too much. We listen to our phones over people now. This guy got into my car, and I was like, get out of my car. And he's like, but my phone said I should be in your car. It's my car. Get out. He's like, I don't know, my phone said. I get it. I understand why we're all addicted to our phones. My phone is my entire brain now. I can't get anywhere without my phone because my phone's my maps, right? I can't do math without my phone. My phone's my calculator. I don't know any more phone numbers. If I get arrested and I get one phone call, I'm just prank dialing people at that point. Your refrigerator running? I got nothing. I can either call 911, don't think that's going to help, or I got to hope whoever has the phone number, 8675309. Thank you, that was for the over 35. You guys, yeah. That's not for you, sir. Yeah, no.
All right, there you go. That's your AudioVault for today. Let's reach over here and lovingly grab the handle. Go ahead, give it a tug. Keep all that sound inside. It's the Mike Show. It's the Finally Friday edition coming up. What are we going to do? Oh, yeah, we're going to get stupid. We're going to get really stupid with your stupid criminals. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? CMA's Honda of Lynchburg is here for you. Our legacy of quality service speaks for itself. Drive away today in a Honda that's perfect for you. Trusted by the Lynchburg community for years. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Hi, I'm Matt Bright, the new owner of CRI Digital Impressions.
and I'm excited to announce a new chapter in the century-long history of CRI. Mutual Press was founded in 1927, and in 1973 it merged with CRI to become CRI Mutual Press. In 2002, it was renamed CRI Digital Impressions. I also own Bright Images, which has provided print and media services to the area since 1995. Yes, there is a new owner and a new location, but the same commitment to quality and service. In fact, quality and service are the cornerstones of my business philosophy. Quick turns and service with a smile. From business cards to banners and pamphlets to paperback books, we can provide all your printing needs. Call, visit us online, or stop by our location at 3022 Memorial Avenue, Lynchburg. We look forward to serving you.
Join the Lynchburg Hillcats at Bank of the James Stadium this summer for any of your favorite nightly promotions. New this year are Senior Sluggers Tuesdays, where members of the Silver Sluggers Club get in free, and College Pride Night, where those wearing college apparel receive a discounted ticket on Wednesdays. As always, we'll have Thirsty Thursdays and giveaways and fireworks on the weekend, and free admission for Kids Club members on Sunday. Get your tickets today at lynchburg-hillcats.com.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
4
3
4.
All right, time once again for Stupid Criminals in .news. If you love your vehicle and it's stolen, would you try to replace it with the exact same car? I mean, as much as possible, right? A 36-year-old guy in the UK, there he is, named Ewan Valentine, woke up a couple months ago and realized that his car had been stolen out of his driveway. Yeah. It was a black Honda Civic, and he was gutted because he really, really liked that car. He reported it, did all the insurance paperwork, but the car was never found. So he went out to buy a similar replacement. He found a perfect match at a used car dealer about an hour away, and he bought it for $26,000. That's when things started to get really strange. The car wasn't detailed, and there was stuff inside, like a piece from a tent, Christmas tree pine needles, and some candy bar wrappers. The debris didn't feel like trash, though. It felt familiar to him. Maybe everybody has buildup in their cars like that, even the kind of candy bars he liked. But get this, Ewan was messing around with the car's navigation and saw his address and his parents' address in the system's history. He said, "I nearly crashed," quote, "to be honest, because I was in shock. My hands were shaking, my heart was pounding," end quote. He took it to the dealership. He took it to a dealership, and they confirmed that it was his car. The VIN number, mileage, and plates had been tampered with and altered, but the keys were the same key he had for his old car. Ewan called the police, and they couldn't believe it either. It sounds like the thieves did all the cloning work to change the car, and then sold it to the used car place, which was also duped. As far as we know, there haven't been any arrests, and Ewan is still in the process of trying to get his money and deposit back for the vehicle. It sounds like it could be a happy ending, assuming he's able to get the money situation sorted out. Still, he says it doesn't feel triumphant, and it still feels like he's done something a bit stupid. I don't know. I mean, come on. You know, I obviously, if it had a different VIN number and different mileage and stuff like that, the used car dealership that he bought it from wouldn't quite realize. Maybe they ran on it. Who knows? But I'm sure the cops would be looking into that, right? But did he get the full amount from the insurance and then go and buy the car back again using the money from the insurance? Will that ding his insurance? Who knows? So many questions. How about this stupidity? A grown woman in Oklahoma named Darlene Durham was arrested after she gave a 16-year-old female coworker a marijuana edible. They both work at a Sonic. Darlene was the girl's manager, and she says she only gave the girl the edible because, quote, she asked for it. The girl didn't just get high, she got sick. She vomited and was even unresponsive. Someone called 911, and they came and brought the girl out of it. She'll be okay. It sounds like Darlene only gave her one, but technically, we don't know if the girl had too much or if it was just a bad reaction. Darlene was arrested for contributing to the delinquency of minors, of a minor. Here's Officer Danny Bean talking about the incident.
She was throwing up, being sick from all the stuff she ingested. I was just kind of taken back a little bit about why did you give it to her or whatever. How did she end up with it? Because she asked for it. It's just zero responsibility for anything. Not only a 16-year-old, but also at a restaurant where they're going to be involved with people all day long, right? Something bad's going to happen no matter what.
Yeah. There's good news in the world, and we like to share it during this particular segment because there is so much stupidity. An elderly woman in Oklahoma has dedicated herself to restarting the piano lessons she abandoned as a kid. Here is Louise Vorasa talking about why it's been such a great experience.
I took it as a child, just a little bit of a few lessons, just a little while, and then I had no one to encourage me or to keep me going. So I let it drop, but I missed it. I've learned that music, maybe any kind of art form, actually helps your brain, helps your outlook on life. There are times when I've now learned to play some songs that I can enjoy.
And there you go. That is the good news. The good news is brought to you in part by the United Way of Central Virginia. They've got coming up this weekend, the United Way 5K on the runway. They may be sold out. However, you can still get spectator tickets, and they might still need some volunteers. Not 100% sure, but check it out. It's the United Way 5K on the runway.
It's the 5th annual United Way 5K on the runway, taking place on Saturday, April 26th at 5 p.m. at the Lynchburg Regional Airport. The course is fast and flat, following the taxiway next to the main runway. Experience planes and all things aviation in this unique race to benefit the United Way of Central Virginia. For more information and to register, visit uwrunway5k.com.
All right, and you can come and join me. I will be at the United Way 5K on the runway. I'll be your MC on Saturday. I will also be out at 3 Roads, 1300 Court Street in downtown Lynchburg this Saturday. Check it out. Let me click on this and share screen and bring that up. Boom, there we go. It is the nonprofit organization Love Heals. They have a fundraiser for the Awareness Garden, and it's with the band Oceanic. Oceanic is going to be joining us. This is a ticketed event, so you have to buy tickets in advance or at the door. Doors are 8 p.m. The concert is from 9 until 11 at 3 Roads, 1300 Court Street in downtown Lynchburg. This Saturday, April 26th, Oceanic in concert. And I will be there as well. So, like literally right after the United Way 5K on the runway, then I'm going to be hightailing it down to 3 Roads to help everybody load in and get sound checked and everything. So there you go. That's coming up, and you can purchase tickets if you go to weareloveheals.org. weareloveheals.org, or you can get your tickets at the door. Right there at 3 Roads. All right, that is it. That is the program. We are back Monday.
Goodbye.
Don't come back.
No, we're back Monday with another thrilling edition of The Mike Show. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Go away. Go away.
Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Thanks for tuning our way, and if you're listening in your car right now, thanks for the ride.
Scotty, beat me up.
So this is it. This is the end. I hope you and your companion had a good time listening. And hey, if things went really well, do me a favor and name the baby Ron.
Mike.
Ciao!
Well, kids, that's our show for today. And now, in the words of Mr. Cole Porter, every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Every time we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Who's going to do the dishes? The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Taking local. Global radio.
4, 3, 4.